everybody. Today we are doing, I was going to say Sims 4, Pokemon Shield, because I realized that with Legends Z8 coming out next month and my self limit or whatever of not wanting to do multiple Pokemon games at the same time for stream, I had to finish this game up, at least up to the post-game stuff, before Legends Z8. So I have a month to beat this on stream. So I was looking at my team, taking notes of my team. And where did we have this before? Over down here? No. Moves. Pokemon. In the middle? I honestly don't remember. So I was taking notes on a Pokemon we had because I'm also playing Pokemon Sword on my other Switch. So I'm trying to make sure that their teams are different. I mean, they are different because I did start with different starters. But I also want to make sure the teams are well-rounded for typings. And right now we are not. So we have a water flying, normal fighting, fire, bug flying, and electric. I want a grass type somewhere in there. Because Butterfree is not going to do it, if I'm being honest. So, it's loud for myself. It's like, oh, I'll turn it up for a little bit. Nope. Now, what Pokemon do we have? That's not what I wanted. Because I know we caught a bunch. Maybe we can switch some out. We don't have any grass types. We need to catch a grass type. And, yeah. This was full screen before, but then for some reason it decided not to actually go full screen for me on here. Oh wait, I think I know why here. Okay. I'm gonna mess with this for a second. So, oh, okay. Swarm. Stretch a screen. Oh, that's weird. So, what feels like the first time in forever, after tomorrow, I have 3 days off in a row. And it feels weird. If I'm being honest. I'm not used to just having 2 days off in a row. And the fact that I found out today I'm having a third day off in a row. What am I gonna do? So, I decided, because I still had a Pokemon Shield stream planned for Saturday. And I did have an idea of what I wanted to do for next week. Which some of it I am going to switch around to work with my work schedule. So far I'm planning Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday for streams. Which is more than normal. But I also want to... I want to, finish this. I want to do Baldur's Gate. And maybe Cardship Simulator. They're the only ones I'm really thinking about. And so I was thinking this, I still have to actually edit it, which I might work on it today and share it tomorrow. So I was thinking, because I'm doing Pokemon on Saturday, I'm going to do probably Pokemon on... Okay, I'm trying to catch it. I don't know. Okay, good. Pokemon on Sunday. I don't know if I'll do Pokemon on Monday. I'll probably do a TBD, not sure what I'll do game. Because that gives me the option of either doing Pokemon or a different game. And then sad. I don't know. What did I have for my original like ideas here? I don't know. I only had one, two. Oh, I had 4 streams planned. That's fair. So it's the same amount of streams. It just feels like it's more. Wait, no, I am adding an extra. Growlithe. I have a Growlithe. But. And I'll work on that whole streaming thing after work. Or after work. Well, I mean, technically this is work, but. Oh, Josiah, you cannot do it. I want to try to get at least the first, maybe second gym today. The first one is grass, second one is water. I think, yeah. So we have a type against the first gym with Growlithe. But we do not have a type advantage against the second gym. I mean, if you call Yamper, we do. But if I can ride a Pikachu, I'd be okay. I bet happier with that. Or, I know that the one I'm thinking about is, I was thinking, Morkapiku, but that's Dark Fairy, and that's not till, I don't think we get that yet. Although that would be a good addition to our team instead of, like, Stuffle, maybe? I don't know if it have that. Really I just noticed the celebration again. It's like you're celebrating me yawning. And I already caught this Pokemon. I'm gonna run away like a coward. Hey, Sonia, what up? Feels like I just did this part yesterday. Which I did on my own save. Or no, not yesterday. The day before, maybe? I don't know. I feel like at some point it's all gonna like blend together. Except this one has a Galarian. I want the Ponyta on my team. The Galarian Ponyta. Because that would be a good fairy type for our team. Because that is so cute too. You see it evolve into Rapidash? But that's like a very rare find in that one forest. Which if I... Oh yay, she healed him up. Thank you. Because if I open up the map, the Pokemon is in a forest that's up... No, not up here. Up here. This is where I think the Galarian Ponyta is. We still have a while to get to it. Unless I give it to myself through trading. That would be cheating. Ooh, I need one of these. Actually, no, I don't. Because if I get that, I think it's quad weak to water. Let's find out. Yep. Because it's rock, fire, and they're both weak to water. No. One of these I won't yawn on stream. I want to catch one of these, but I can't kill it. I do like it how its evolution looks. We're gonna have to use Pound because water will just kill it. Oh no, our accuracy goes down. I feel like I should add in the battle scenes again. So I have the battle scenes on for my thing, and watching Groku's evolution use branch poke looks kind of cool. Oh no, it used Taco. I'm gonna keep using pound. Oh, okay. Yeah, this one has Galarian Ponyta. That's the only difference I know besides the gems and the legendaries. Ooh, Rockety. Ooh, what does that do? Sure. The user pecks its target if the target's using an item like. Okay. Pecks and. These two kind of go together, so I'm gonna do that. Anybody evolving? Oh, it's just rock? I don't think we need a rock. Hey, mailman! Is it mail time? Whenever I said mailman, I just automatically thought of Blue's Clues. Delibird is from... It's ice. I want to say Growlithe will be good against it, but I also don't want to risk it knowing any ice moves. It's giving us a present of damage. And I found my little like connector thingy, so I can actually like use it as an actual controller. It feels nicer. Oh no, there's no item over here. It is a person. Cherry berry. Let's beat up this kid's Pokemon. I kind of want to actually like plan stuff for this weekend now that I think about it. Because Saturday, I'm gonna go before stream. I'm gonna walk up to my library and work. Hopefully, finish a fan fiction chapter and like walk through the farmers market and one thrift store. And then I'm not gonna go to the game store that I really want to go to because I'm gonna try not to spend money if I don't have to until next month, when not only does Legends ZA come out, and I want to hopefully get the Switch 2 with it. I haven't seen the trailers for this next part, but there's gonna be a Sims expansion pack. I kind of wanted to watch it on stream and get like a blind reaction to it, but I also haven't done like a blind react like thing. So I don't know if we'll do that later and do like just chatting stuff. Because like I'm gonna buy it anyway. I just wonder what it'll be. I think it's October 6th, I think it said, or 3rd. I'm guessing it'll be the 3rd. But then if I have to choose between getting the new Sims pack and the new Pokemon game, because that's, what, a week apart, I'm probably going to choose Pokemon. Just because I've played Pokemon for more years, but I have more playtime in Sims. I would rather have the Pokemon game. Because I can wait to get the Sims game. That's not gonna affect me that much. Although if I use the money that's on my Cash App and then use that for the Sims pack and then use my own money to get the Pokemon stuff. Like, that is an option, but at the same time, I don't wanna. I just want to see the... Oh, do we have this one? We don't have this one, but I know it's weak against water. And I kind of want it... Never mind. I was right about it being weak against water. Oh, now that I think about it, I might also just spend a little bit of money on Tuesday to see the new Conjuring movie. Just because I realized it comes out tomorrow. We were talking about it at work yesterday. Drillbur. That could be a good one because I think Extriel is a good Pokemon because it's steel something. I probably shouldn't leave the Drizzle because it's going to kill everything. 69. Okay. Oh, maybe if we take off... That might help. Gilbert? No, I don't want that one. I like Pokemon in the overworld, so I have a feeling that they're going to keep that in the Legends EA games. So you can kind of choose if you want to interact with that Pokemon or not. Especially if you're trying to go for, like, in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, trying to go for the chain to help the more rare Pokemon show up and to get a shiny, then you can avoid the others. Keys. Why do I feel like that is a very, like, Brock type Pokemon? I know it's a rock type. So I know rock and ground are two different types, but they have the same weakness. I think. You'd think I would know that with how much time I put into Pokemon. To be fair, I'm still kind of, like, learning, like, the like, in-depth, like, stuff by watching some, like, these few different Pokemon YouTubers, and they play other games too, but I mainly watch their Pokemon stuff, and they actually talk about the technical stuff, like the abilities and the weaknesses, strengths, items, stuff like that. They do it like competitive, but also like not competitive. Does that make sense? I watch them and kind of like learn a lot. There's 4, 5 that often stream together with Pokemon that I learn the stuff from. Now that I think about it, there's this one YouTuber that I only ever watch when new games come out, and he somehow always gets like a copy early and is streaming, probably because he always streams it. I don't... Oh, does he still have his YouTube channel up? Last time he did was a video 2 years ago saying 25 things to do after finishing Pokemon Scarlet. And he does a lot of like guides for the games. He did, yeah, he only does it like when the main Pokemon games come out. He doesn't do like the side ones. That's how I knew about when I started watching him. If I remember very like when Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver for the DS came out, because he would stream that. And then I remember watching Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee for his streams. And I don't think I ever watched his Scarlet and Violet stuff. But it says I did, so I must have. It's also been... Those games have also been on for 3 years. And I think they were being a bit ambitious with the game. Like, it's good, but some of the graphics are still not the greatest. And for when that came out, it should have had better graphics. Like, this one came out before Scarlet and Violet. I think the graphics are pretty good, and like this cave is probably one of my, besides that where we get the Galarian Ponyta, this is probably one of my favorite places in the whole game because of all the colors. It reminds me of, I want to say Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby, which are the 3DS remakes of Ruby and Sapphire, and how they had a I think an area that was very colorful, and with the effect of the 3D that was awesome. Like, it looked really nice. Now I really want them to do a Let's Go, like how they did Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, where you can use the Pokeball controller and it ties in to Pokemon Go. I want them to do that for every generation. So I would really like them to do it with like Silver and Gold. But obviously they wouldn't be calling it Silver and Gold. They would do like different Pokemon names. The only ones they can, and they have to, I think, do like a masculine-ish Pokemon and a more feminine Pokemon. The only ones I can think of would be Togepi and Pichu. But they're both kind of feminine-ish. But Togepi, I mean, I would definitely go for the Togepi one. We would do, Bonsly doesn't come out till season, or Hoenn, so that would be like the next gen. I don't want. Hey, you have an Everson that stops you from evolving. What? Am I right that Everson stops you from evolving? Stops it from evolving. When we don't have the bike yet. It's after the bridge. Ooh, this would be a good one, I think. I want to say Flying Psychic, which we could replace Rickety then, if we don't kill it. Psychic Flying. That was right. No nickname, but you are going to replace Rookity. And then we have a Psychic type. And then I was gonna do. Okay. I'm gonna go to the boxes and Pokemon that I like. It kind of like Cat on Teams. I'm gonna put in this box. I'm not worried about healing Woobat. I did not mean to hit the Diglett. This is gonna kill it, I know it. Told you. Women are good at Pokemon battles too. I had no idea. Not that there's at least 2 female gym leaders every region. And at least, I want to say at least 1 female Elite Four member. Not sure if there's more than 1. I want to say half the Elite Four is guys and half of are girls, or there's like one, like now like a non-binary, and then a female and like 2 guys. Nope. Yeah. Okay, I drank all that. Good thing I had a Pepsi over here too. Ooh. Okay. Psybeam is psychic. So the only one he has right now is that causes damage is Gust, and that's flying. I'm gonna say get rid of Stun Spore, because Stun Spore, they can still attack us and it doesn't really do damage to them. Psybeam does do damage. While Poison does damage and the other one makes him just go to sleep. You're looking for items, found a trainer. Did you look on the other side of the cart? Because there is an item right there. Roly Coly. Find yourself, you can do it. Told you. I don't want to learn Endure. So that one Pokemon should spawn. Not that. It should spawn back on that. Unless I have to go out of the cave and go back in. Well, I'm gonna save just to be safe. You're the gym challenger endorsed by the champion. Yep. It is more important. Whoa. Yeah, you're not gonna win. You have a great ball. How's that fair? Alright, Colonel Bones, we need good luck here. Dude, that was almost a one hit. Gothita's. I know a lot of people. I feel like a lot of people hate on Gothita, but I really like its final evolution. I like it. I feel like that was on my. Wait, is Gothita? Did Gothita come? Wait, which generation? What was Gen 5? I'm just gonna use that again. That was, okay, I was right. That was black and white. For some reason, I was thinking, no, that can't be right. Just because Gothita's black and white. And I was right. Tenma 2 is one of my favorites because it looks so cute. I don't remember what its final evo's the name is. Hey, oh my gosh, we got a lot of money from that. Okay, I don't care about those random things, Epic Games. Honestly, I was not paying attention to a thing they said. If there should be somebody over here that will heal our Pokemon, and then we can come back in and catch the big, like, colossal thing. Oh, I'm going back in. There's Pokemon that should appear along here. Here we go. Charcoal. Pound is weak against it, but I don't want to kill it. Oh, maybe I won't kill it? Ooh. Do we... Okay, I'm gonna risk it because I can always go back out and come back in if I kill it. I knew that was gonna happen. Air cutter. Attack. This attack move cuts down the target's HP equal to the user's. That? So then if we're weak and we hit them, then they get them to weak, right? I have like pimples. Do not learn helping hand. Wait, I can go back. Burn, heal. Who would be? I don't think. Yeah. No, that would not be good. I have to reset the spawn. I could also just let it go and then evolve my Roly-Coly. I feel like Bite could maybe flinch Charcoal. I should have done that to begin with. Not for lucky. So this one doesn't have Flame Body because if it did, we would have been burned. One more head, I should be able to capture it. Just to be safe, we're using the Great Ball. If I remember right, it should be Fire Rock for the typing. Yes, a Rock Fire. So it would be... We're going to my box because if I would add you to my team, that would be a quad weak to water. Trying to like be strategic with the typings, not so much the abilities. Because I don't pay attention to the abilities that much. Hey, are you gonna give me a baddie? Oh, I can visit your camp. Okay. You have a Ralts? And you got Pikachu? A Cutiefly, Luna, Woobat, Sobble, not Sobble, Drizzle, Milcery. Yes, because I just wanted to talk to her, not actually. No. When she expect that there's gonna be a Pokemon that comes out. Challenge all the trainers! Yes. That one is a glaring Meowth. I want to see it still normal. You know, I think about Meowth has 3 different forms. There's the Cantonian form, the Galarian form, and the Alolan form. We need, if we can get a Firestone, we can evolve Growlithe into Arcanine. There we go. No, I'm keeping out Growlithe, you kidding me? Gen 3 Pokemon of evolution, final evolution is Leaf? Oh. Yeah. I think. Shiftry? It's been a while since I played a Gen 3 game. Is it Ghost Grass, I think? We don't have a grass on our team. If we don't kill it, we can capture it. There's a lot of these over in this area anyway. So it is for grass. I feel like we might have Pumpkaboo on our team. Just because then we get a ghost type and we get a grass type. And next time we get to a Pokemon, we're buying a buttload of Pokeballs. Yes. I think it's Ghost Grass. The light that streams out of its holes in the pumpkin can hypnotize and control the and Pokemon that see it. And this is supposed to be a kid's game. I know a nickname, but you are going to join my party because I need a grass type. Okay, what's going on? Okay, so I need a grass type. We do have a psychic type with Woobat, so we could get rid of Butterfree. I think, yeah, let's get rid of Butterfree. And I want to move Butterfree over here. Send out Pikachu! Pikachu! Ooh, yeah, we switch simple Pokemon because we are weak against that. Oh wait, Yamper's like the only Pokemon that's the same between both this save and my sword save, because when you miss a catch, Yamper can pick up a Pokeball. I just realized how obvious I was holding the Pepsi. If I had to do like a caffeinated soda outside of Dr. Pepper, because Dr. Pepper will always be my first choice, probably be Pepsi. So. And then Yeah, Dr. Pepper and Pepsi, I think, are my two like favorite caffeinated drinks. And then non-caffeinated would be root beer and 7 Up. I just realized something that I can do tomorrow. But that would involve spending money. But I kind of want to do it anyway. So, I'm assuming you're watching, so I'm going to just say it. Yeah, I could go out and buy some vodka. Different vodka than the one I have, so then I could do a mixed drink. But that would involve spending money, and I don't want to spend money. But I also think that it makes me feel like an adult. And I can celebrate a 3-day weekend. I just don't know if... Because I'm going to go with my big sister from Big Brothers and Big Sisters tomorrow. For those that don't know what that, like, program. That's, like... I don't know if it... I'm pretty sure it's, like, a whole, like... Just, like, in the U.S. Where they have these adults paired with kids. So I was paired with her when I was in first grade. For, like, a year before my mom had passed away. And looking back, I think it's... Because my parents wanted me to have, like, a mother figure in my life. And at the time, I didn't, realize that. So, there's usually an adult. Either they have kids of their own or they don't. It varies. She did have a kid of her own. And we would do stuff, like, once a week. And, like, whether it was shopping, going to her house, or... just kind of going out of town to go shopping, or whatever we decided to do. And as an adult, after I turned 18, we still did stuff together. I don't want to catch electric. And still, like, starting in my 30s, like, I am now I think she was paired with me when she was my age, so we've known each other for like 20 years at this point. 2025 years at this point, I think. And once in a while she'll message me or I'll message her, like, hey, do you want to do this, or whatever. So I messaged her last week, last week, I think, and I was like, hey, or earlier this week it could have been. And I asked her, hey, do you want to go to check out Spirit Halloween? Because we got a Spirit Halloween for the first time ever. And I really wanted to go to it, or really want to. And I was going to go with her without her, if I'm being completely honest. But when it comes to, like, stuff, like, doing that, like, going to that store for, like, the first time, I'd rather go with somebody than just go by myself. Because then you can, like, have someone to share the excitement with, and you can be like, oh, look at this, or look at that, or, whatever. And we're going to do that tomorrow. And if I would decide to, pick up a little alcohol, I would be like, hey, can we go to Walmart? Because there's a Walmart decently close. Like, by decent, I mean 5-minute, not even a 5-minute drive away. But I also have some at home. Like, I want to probably drink up first, just because. And yeah, you heard it too. Yeah, I have never been to a Spirit Halloween because we never had one in my town, and we usually would, like, just go to, like, Walmart or, like, Joann Fabrics for Halloween stuff, and we no longer have a Joann Fabrics. And where that was, it's been... I wish it would be year-round Spirit Halloween. If it's year-round, I'm definitely gonna, like, go there all the time. But it's also right next to Crumbles Cookies, so... Well, I hope so. I'm going there tomorrow. Well, I have my work shift, and then I have to pick up my last check from my other job tomorrow, but I have to wait till they get them in. So I'm gonna go there and then come home, change, probably start my laundry, and then when I'm home, I have to message her, be like, "Hey, I'm home," and she was gonna come and get me, and then we'll go out to Spirit Halloween. And I've heard from 2 people that have been there that they liked it, so I'm hoping I will like it. I just don't want to spend a lot of money because I have bills I have to pay first. The curse of being an adult, you can spend your money on whatever you want. You just make sure your bills are paid first. Okay. So we have a water type. I'm very tempted to switch or get Magikarp on our team. It's like off topic from Spirit Halloween. But we already have a water type. But this would be Water Draken? Wait, is Gyarados Draken type? Yeah. I killed it. Water flying. How is it not a Dragon type? It knows it can learn Dragon Rage, I'm pretty sure. Then again, how many Pokemon can learn moves of other types and they're not that type? Hey, Eevee. I swear I saw an Eevee over here, and if it's freaking shiny, I'm gonna freak out. So I've never... Like, outside of Pokemon, Let's Go and Arceus, and Pokemon Go, I have not caught a shiny Pokemon. Actually, no. I think we did, when we did the Scarlet playthrough, I'm pretty sure we caught a shiny Chonk? It's been a minute since we've... A minute. And say a minute, it's been... Actually, wait, let me look how long it's been since we played that. Playlist. Wait, am I blind and I just can't find Pokemon Scarlet? Did I just... Shining Pearl. Scarlet gameplay details 2023. We played a game that 2 years ago on stream, and it took us. So we started it on May 14th on Mother's Day, which makes sense because I must have did that to honor my mom because my mom and I played Pokemon when I was growing up. And we ended it on June 18th. So it took us 2 months. 3 months. 1 month to play that. Sounds about right. So that means realistically I can play this in a month. And see, and Shining Pearl, how long did it take us to do that? We started that June 5th to 24 and finished it. Wait. 6-5. Okay, that's not right. Oh, wait. Okay, wait, never mind. We started that May 10th of 24, and we finished it June 5th of 24. So we finished that in less than a month. I mean, Arceus, I know it took... We killed that Eevee! Scarlet, we already looked at Scarlet. Arceus, I know it took us longer. Do I not? Legends Arceus. It really only took us 5 things? No way. And that was earlier this year. A month? We also had like 1 hour, 3. Like, they were long parts. So, I mean, that's fair. Yeah, there's another Eevee. I need to heal my Drizzle. I want. If we get an Eevee, we have what, 9 evolutions? I have to look at my evolutions poster. We have Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon, Espeon, Umbreon, Glaceon, Leafeon, and Sylveon that we can evolve it to. So that gives us Water, Electric, Fire, Psychic, Dark, Ice, Grass, and Fairy. Well, based on our typings in our team, I could go Jolteon and replace Yamper. I can't really go water because I could, but we already have a water on our team. And Growlithe is going to be our fire Pokemon. I'm going to actually do something I did on my other my sword playthrough, that I'm doing on my sword playthrough. The Pokemon that I'm more likely going to keep, I'll put up here. So when I get new Pokemon and want to switch them out, I'll start from the bottom and kind of like work my way up. Kind of go like that. And the Pokemon I want the most will be like these top 3. That's Grass, Ghost, Fire, Water. So it's 3 good typings there. We have Flying Psychic, I believe it was, right? Flying Psychic, Normal Fighting, Electric. So I'm gonna keep it like this. I'm gonna save just to be safe. Eevee! Evil? I can't actually do an Eevee. I used to be able to do Bailey from Gen 2, the evolution of Chikorita. I used to be able to imitate Bailey really good when I was in elementary school. I don't remember if I tried it as an adult. But I know as an adult I've imitated Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. And I tried to teach my friend how to talk like him. Only by saying the terms, I'm not fat, I'm fluffy. I mean, because I was more overweight, bigger than she was. But she was also kind of chubby for her age, even though she's, younger than me. Oh yeah, we're learning Leech Seed. It's so Astonish. This the user attacks the target while shouting a startling fashion. This might also make one flinch. Always goes first. Confuses. I'm gonna get rid of Confuse Ray. Just because. Do I need a reason? Eevee! See, if we get rid of Yamper. I can't even look at my list because that's not even our current team. Check summary of our Pokemon. I don't really want to get rid of Yamper though. And I'm not going to get rid of anybody. Maybe, will another Eevee pop up? And will it be shiny? No, it's not Eevee and that's also not shiny. Run! Yeah, that's not a Pikachu. So, for electric bug, we will need Growlithe. Okay, Woobat. You might be slightly weak to it because of your flying typing, but you know a flying type move, so you're gonna be also strong against it. Yeah, let's move higher. Dude, you're using Air Cutter. And you didn't go for an electric type move? Haha. I want to say that's part rock. I want to say it's a rock bug. There's over 1,000 Pokemon. I'm not gonna remember every single typing. If I'm wrong, well then I'm wrong. I might have been right. Hey, do I have an evolutionary stone that I could use on that Eevee? I don't. Growlithe be dead. So I'm gonna hurry up to the Pokemon Center and then come back up. Oh yeah, cutscene with the gym leader. Hulu crashed into you and stopped. I'm trying to, I don't know, yeah. Trying to do like occasional like voiceover things for the games that don't have voiceovers. This would be a perfect opportunity to do voiceover work for it, but yeah. I also talked like almost all day at work. It was actually a really good day. I believe the best one of the week so far. Oh no, look, there's Hop. I know, the gym is down there. Now let me heal my Pokemon. Oh, Sonia is looking for you, Anne. Yes, I know she was. Yeah, I did this part yesterday on Sword, Pokemon Sword. I saved just before the gym, too. This the second gym. So it's like, it was not getting late, but I also didn't want... I was watching Lucifer, which I want to finish season 3 tonight. So then tomorrow I might rewatch K-pop Demon Hunters. So that was good. And I like may have cried, almost cried. I mean, to be fair, I also cried last night at Lucifer. Because I haven't seen, like, the episode I'm watching was on. I hadn't watched since it came out. And just seeing it all over again. Like, what happened, that was just sad. You could buy 150 Pokeballs. They'll give us 15 Premier Balls, but I don't need that many. I'm gonna go 30. Give us 60. Wait, no, I want to buy more. 2. I guess we're buying 2. I try to buy these as much as I can when I can. Or like have multiples of 5s or 10s. Because then when it comes down to it down the road, I can just heal up when I need to. Let's see if you think we could spawn a shiny Eevee. It's like 1 in like 14,000 chance. Not you. Yamper. If we can find a freaking shiny while we're streaming, I'm gonna be so happy. I was trying to get that item. Okay, now I say, well, Pokecute appeared. Well, I want to make a fanfiction chapter where I reference Pokemon so bad. I mean, I did once. It was like a Facebook formatted for Vampire Diaries. And they were all obsessed with Pokemon. Now I gotta find that. It's on Wattpad because the fanfiction site took it down for improper formatting. Then is it this one? Okay, it's not that one, because that one I wrote with a friend that I don't talk to anymore. I'm really doing this one hand so I can look at that. Trying to find that chapter with the Pokemon references, otherwise I'm gonna forget. Okay, that one I also wrote with her. Is it this one? Nope. Maybe it was the one with the Jeff Dunham references. give me a... Oh no, that was just Phil. Just a ton of references. Nothing with Pokemon. I know I had one that was like Pokemon references, but I guess I don't remember what chapter it was. 2 over 5. Thank you very much. Ah, I meant to do that. I was gonna swap that here, because I will need Growlithe fire type moves. Hop! I know I can win it because I did it yesterday. Now I realize this is the fourth, not really fourth, but like between this save and the one I have going for Sword on my other Switch, I have played the Galar region 4 times. I did Sword on this Switch when it came out. Then I did Shield earlier this year on my other Switch. And now I'm doing Shield again, and I'm doing Sword again. So I'm doing... yeah, 4 playthroughs of the same region. It feels like it's a lot. And 3 of them I've been this year. The mission is change that, yeah. Not change, chase the Wooloo. I call you Dan. I think I've seen that before. Ah, not you, Wooloo. Get on there. She said. Oh, yeah, and Slime Rancher 2's full release comes out this year. Or this month. And I was gonna do that again on stream at some point. The one is September 23rd. That is Tuesday. Philosopher. I think I'm gonna just chug the rest of this Pepsi. Or maybe not exactly chug it. Close enough. There we go. I just have to change that garbage after stream. Those suckers giving me all of their money. What if in real life people would give you money when you win in an argument against them? Right. Stay over here. I'm gonna try to keep you all at once. Close enough. Then we're gonna go back and challenge the trainer. I heard someone that it's just the game. And there's a trainer over here. I wonder if your Pokemon use their moves with low strength. You have almost the same colored hair. Her eyebrows look weird. And I'm gonna put on my jacket that I put over here. It's starting to get to that point of the year where I live where it's chilly and you kind of need like a jacket or a sweater. So I thought ahead of time and put my thin jacket over here. I also could have worn a sweater. Oh, and this is speaking of sweaters. The other day when was it yesterday? No, not yesterday. These chairs. Feet on my chairs said not to like stay in one spot. Yesterday was Tuesday. I was at work, and this person comes in. She's wearing a sweater, and it says The Sims on it. Like it was a like legit like Sims merch, and like, I want that. Cause I could wear that when I'm playing Sims. Like, I want clothes that relate, or at least some sort of accessory that relate to a game I'm watching. Besides, you know, the Pokemon hats that I have, because I have this one and one that looks like a Pikachu. But I don't want to wear it all the time. But like when it comes to like sweaters and stuff, I'm fine with wearing multiple times. But I also want, I thought that would be kind of cool. Hey, see over here. Whoa. If I was brave enough, or like not socially as an introvert as I am outside of work, I would have been like, hey, where'd you get that? And I probably would have looked for it myself. But I don't have actual, like, I have to, ooh, it's one other thing I could do this weekend is go through my clothes. But I don't want to plan too much and then not do it. Besides streaming and my walks, I don't want to plan outside of that, and then that way if I do other stuff, then I actually feel like I did something. But, oh, so this is another, it's kind of like off topic from games and stuff. Well, sort of off topic. I was listening to the GM talk to her assistant today about having the employees like fill out like a get to know me sheet or something similar, so that when it comes to their birthdays, they can get a gift from the GM and the assistant of something they would actually like. I honestly, like, you know, that's besides a card that almost everybody signs from work. So, like, that's, out of the two places, the one that I just left and this job, like, that makes me happy about choosing to stay there. Because they're actually doing something like, hey, we're celebrating our employees on their birthday. And they do Secret Santa, and they do all this, like, other, like, cool things that help, like, celebrate their employees and help them make them feel like they're appreciated. And it creates such a good environment, in my opinion, that it's, I don't know, it makes me happy to choose them. It just makes me excited to go to work, knowing that the hard work is appreciated. And I get along with them. And she may have said that she loves, well, she won't like this, because me and the assistant yesterday, it was me, the assistant, the GM, and one of the other people training to be manager were working the same shift, and the GM was playing around with the other person, who's also like a brother to her because they've known each other since like high school. And he was saying, "Oh, abuse in the workplace," because play like a playful version of that. You know, like when you like playfully tease your coworkers, and you're like, "Oh, it's abuse." You know, like playfully and stuff like that. And me and the assistant are like, "Oh, we didn't see anything," and then the GM's just like, "I love you guys." I'm like, "Yeah, I wear glasses to help me not see things." Which now I kind of want to take off my glasses and play Pokemon, but I also don't want to take off my glasses because when my hair is up in a bun, I think I look weird. Gotta get more in the camera here. The name Milo makes me remember I have to watch Wizards of Waverly Beyond Waverly Place, the new seasons. Yes, I know, but I'm not gonna Dynamax till the last one because it only lasts for 3 turns. Unlike the Terrestrialization in Scarlet and Violet, that's the whole match until your Pokemon faints. Which I love the Terrestrialization. Now that I think about it, in my original playthrough for Pokemon Violet, they had the Eevee like Terra raids, and you could get different typing Terras. Because when you Terra, your Pokemon could be normal, but then it Terras into like grass or fire type. And I was saving up all the Eevee ones for my roommates at the time. And I had them in a separate PC box, but then they never traded with me, so I still have like Dragon Terra Eevee. I could work on like an evolution team where I don't know if I really want to go to Scarlet and Violet though. I love those games, but at the same time, I've already played through. I can't really use the excuse. I've already played through them 3 times. I'm on my third and fourth playthrough of the Galar region of Sword and Shield. So. Although I could, if I get a new, when I get the Switch 2, use that as an excuse to go through those games again with the new frame rate. That's a possibility. Doesn't Giant Growlithe look adorable? Give us Max Overgrowth. It also creates vines and then it helps us heal. I'm gonna go. Yes! 2 turns, let's go. Okay, I'm turning this down on my end, that was loud. Hey. If I want to keep up doing my record of doing this in under a month, which I kind of have to do before Legends EA comes out, I could go for the second gym. I'm gonna go for the second gym. Second gym is water. We'll have to use our electric or Yamper Or if we get Pikachu by then. Can we get Pikachu by then? Okay, other Pokemon. Okay, let's find Pikachu. Alright, so let's see. If I can find freaking Pikachu. I thought I could catch Pikachu. We could do catch Joltik maybe? Unless Pikachu came with the... I'm gonna get multitasking here. Okay, Pikachu, here we go. Pikachu. We are playing Shield Route 4, Rolling Field Swimming Wireless. We have to go into Route 4, right? For the next one, or is it Route 5? So Route 4 was down here. So we could go back to here and try to find Pikachu. It's a 5% chance of finding Pikachu. So that's like rare. But would we rather have Pikachu or Yamper? Yamper would keep it... Can I find Pokemon by route? That would be pretty cool. Probably. I don't know. I think we probably can. But you'd have to look through the actual, like, playthrough books, and I haven't actually used one of the guides since... Well, when's the last time I used an actual Pokemon guidebook? Outside of CRB.net. No. I wanna say Diamond, Platinum, and Pearl. So like 07? So I don't remember if I had a Pokemon Black and White one. I'm looking at it. I'm just kind of like scrolling through the Pokédex here. Dude, if we would have got the dollar, that would have been a Bug Psychic. Oh, the Grubbin is just Bug and evolves into Charjabug, which is Bug Electric, so... I was wrong about the ground types there. Or could he... Okay, Scorvinate... is evolution of that. I do kind of want Corviknight, which means I think we need to keep Brickety on our team. So that it gets into a flying steel. Oh no, we got Rickety off our team, never mind. Just ignore that thought process. kind of like going through. And will our Growlithe keep Intimidate when it evolves, or will it get a different ability? So it says the abilities are Intimidate, Flash Fire, and Justified. Beware of normal fighting. I should make a list. Wait, will this give us the Pokédex for video games? Legend CA. Is there a Pokédex? Available Pokemon. Close enough. So it looks like I only see Gen 1 Pokemon right now. A bunch of... Oh, maybe it's going by generation. Okay, oh. How long are you gonna be in love? Here, Ralts is gonna... Ooh, I feel like I need to make a list of what Pokemon I want on my team for Legend ZA. Based on the available Pokemon on the list. Sorry, I know I'm distracted by this. I know it can still be updated. Alright, sorry. I'm gonna ignore you guys. Bye. When I thought about it, maybe I can, in order to play, like, keep playing Sword and Shield at the same time, I get up to, like, I don't get ahead. Or, like, we're trying to think about how to phrase it. Like, maybe with, because I started playing Shield on stream before I restarted replaying Sword. So maybe I can get to a point in here where I'm trying to, or like try to keep them about the same point, and try not to do at most go like 1 or 2 gyms ahead. So they're like roughly in the same spot. So like I have that refresher in my head. It's like, okay, this is what to expect. I think that would be a good thing. Wait, I'm gonna also write down that first. Apparently, I cannot spell the word gym. You know, I'm gonna do like an MPV. So, most valuable Pokemon of that gym was Growlithe. I feel like that's a good thing to do. Just kind of like keep track of like who I use the most, maybe. If you know your typings, you can probably just take down a gym with just one Pokemon if you have the right typing. And I remember I want to say we were streaming Let's Go Pikachu because I did Eevee for myself, so I was like, you know what, let's stream Pikachu. And or if I remember correctly, which I can just go back on the streams to figure it out, and this was before webcam, I think. So before I had my webcam, it was, I want to say I had Charmeleon, and I just dominated Celadon City Gym with just Charmeleon and pretty much just one move the entire time. Because like those like earlier gens, when you know your typings, you can prep ahead of time, like, okay, I need this Pokemon or this typing, this move. When it comes to the games like this one that are kind of newer and have the other typings in there and newer Pokemon, unless you like really study like the guides and like the CRB.net stuff, like you won't. That's the only time I think you'll actually remember, like, oh, you'll need this type and this type. So then you can prep that way. But if you just go in it like blind, then you'll might not be prepared. So which now that I realize that that's kind of like how I'm doing it with my other playthrough. The only difference is on there, instead of a ghost gym, it's the fighting gym. On Shield, it's a ghost gym. Some of the Pokemon are not the same, but everything else is pretty much the same. But I also have a whole different team on there, almost a whole different team. So it would be interesting to see. Shiny. If that was a freaking gold Magikarp, that would have been the shiny. I would have put it on my team so fast. But on my Pokemon Sword team, I think Magikarp is my water Pokemon. Which I could look and just grab my other Switch, but I don't want them. The teams also, like on here specifically, this save, or this playthrough I started with Sobble, the water starter. So whenever, like the new like actual like main games of Pokemon come out, I'll pick a starter and I'll try to plan the teams around that starter. So if I pick, in this case, the water starter, I won't have my other team Pokemon. The other Pokemon on my team won't have a water typing. They could learn water moves, but no water typing. And I think on that one I have, like, the team that how it's set up right now is pretty much going to be the team. And that was before I got to the first gym. So like that's like pretty much set, and it doesn't normally happen that way. Where I have like the team, like the team set before the first gym. Usually it goes through multiple changes, and then by the fourth gym it's lead team. Yeah. This team is still like in the air. Like the only Pokemon for sure I'll keep is Drizzle and Growlithe. The other team members are still like might go out. What? I was gonna go to the bathroom. I totally forgot about that. I don't need to go. You go bye-bye. That's an apple dragon. Apple dragon. Grass dragon. You know, I'd be kind of worried if I was his Pokemon because he's a cook and the Pokemon looks like an apple. What happens if he wants to make an apple pie? Oh, just imagine apple pie cookies. With whipped cream flavored frosting. That would taste delicious. Wobbuffet! It's a female! The female has lipstick. Don't tell Team Rocket. I found their Wobbuffet's girlfriend. Assuming they're Wobbuffet like the other girls. Or like girls. Or, you know what I mean. I think, I don't know. I think what Destiny Bond is, if we die, they die. They die, we die. Oh, I can't do Wobbuffet. You can catch it. You killed Drizzile. Yes, I'm gonna use my next Pokemon. I just realized I think we can use Great Balls now. Buy Great Balls. So this is probably this is going to be a bad idea. Told ya. I just wanted to catch that Pokemon. Imprison, what does that do? If opposing Pokemon know any moves also known by the user, they are prevented from using it. I don't know if they're gonna know that or not. I did not mean to do that. Should I just talk like this and make it ASMR? That'd be really weird. So I'm gonna heal my Pokemon, take a pee break, and then come back and we'll tackle Route 5. When I heal my Pokemon, I'm also gonna buy some Great Balls. Did we get that item? Yeah, we did. I think. Yeah, I think our team looks pretty decent. I think we can buy it. Screw it. By 26. Can I? Wait. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys something to watch while I go take a pee break. So you guys can watch the Pokemon just kind of chill. I thought that would be kind of creepy, me just putting my hand. Actually, can you guys see it from there? Like, how far can you see back? Okay, so yeah, when I go like this, you guys can still see me. I'm still getting used to the new camera angle. Okay, so I am back. I hope my Pokemon behave themselves. If they didn't, I'm gonna have to ground them to their Pokeball. Because, yeah. Ooh, I feel like I should do a thing where I buy a pack of Pokemon cards and I have to catch the Pokemon that are in that pack. It also gives me an excuse to buy more Pokemon cards. Or it's if they're, you know, in the whatever game. Let's cook. Let's just put random stuff together. You know, let's be healthy. Let's make a salad. Is it dry flavor? Joe Kelpsy. And one of these. I'm just gonna go as fast as I can here. I'm going like this. It's gonna be like spicy salad. As I feel like it's gonna be a spicy salad. Sour salad. Okay. Why does my Pokemon look like he's either an emo or he's high? Why wasn't that salad? Released in this game, and if I would do, well, we did Scarlet, so I would probably do Violet on stream. That when it comes to like doing the bathroom breaks, if I can, when I can, have that like up so you guys have something to watch and I don't get Pokemon spawning in on me and that. Can I just battle both of you at once to get it over with? Galarian Zigzag. Did he have an Ultra Ball on him? Who would use an Ultra Ball on a Zigzagoon? Well, for some reason, that reminds me I have done like 3 or 4 pages in this coloring book now, and I should probably share them with my friends that how they turned out so far. Because the next one looks like it's gonna be really cute. I mean, it looks cute, it's just not colored in yet. So, and I just kind of like doing it coloring books now. And I realized a lot of, well, one person I know collects puzzles and does puzzles in her spare time. And I would like to do that, but I don't necessarily have the time. Well, I mean, I do have the time to do it. It's just I don't have a dedicated space for them. And I don't want to like start it and then it's just sitting there while I do something else. So I decided I'm gonna get into collecting and doing coloring books because that's. I mean, yeah, you can't really do it multiple times, but coloring books you can get like year round, and puzzles you can too. But there's so many different types of coloring books out there, and just like so many, and it feels like those are easier like to share and do than puzzles. So I could sit on my couch, binge watch something on YouTube or Netflix, and color while instead of like doing that, or instead of like sitting on the floor, because that's the, unless I clean off my my kitchen table. This what used to be my dining room. I clean off my kitchen table and use that as puzzles. But that was also like my resin space, which I don't know if I want to get back into resin crafts or not. Like, I mean, I know how to do it, so if I want to like buy enough resin to do a craft for somebody, then yeah. But otherwise, probably not gonna really get into it like I used to be. I could clear off that table and use it for puzzles, because that's what it was originally before I took up resin. And then one of the shelves in there I could replace, instead of the resin stuff, put the puzzles instead of like back here, just off camera. Well, at least with this angle, it's off camera. Ooh, I know what I could do. Do like a recording of myself instead of like doing like a instead of just a stream, doing a video where I am doing it like I'm blind reacting to the Sims stream or the Sims trailer, and then post that video up on YouTube and do like a YouTube exclusive video instead of doing it on stream. I've never done like a blind react video, and I think that could be something cool. I like to walk on the bridge because then I can pick up all these things. Alright, we're gonna have to freaking battle hop again. In our Pokemon. Friend Paul? Isn't there a Pokeball that's pretty similar? Challenge by Trainer Hop. Woo! You still haven't evolved it? That sounds mean. Let's go Water Pulse because it could confuse Lulu. Or it could kill it. That works too. You're pretty tough when you get serious. You just get rid of tough and but you're pretty when you get serious. That'd be kind of cute. Like he's flirting with you. Corvisquire. Switch out to Yamper because that is not yet a steel type and it yet is weak to my electric type moves. Oh no, whatever were we gonna do? Maybe this? Pretty close. I'm gonna do bite just because. Can you tell Hop that's not allowed, please? Abu, that's a fire type. We can go back to Drizzle. I'm going to water gun. Type matchups are easy. Can't wait till we get an amulet coin. Are you gonna heal my Pokemon too? I guess not. Any other sparkles? Work to raise the good points of a Pokemon. Don't worry about its bad points. But what if they only have bad points? It's Chatty. Ah. That one. Leafage. thought my mic was off for a minute, and then I looked and the light's on, so I'm good. Did you realize I could also have looked in the camera here? Give this to yourself, but I have a Pokemon help me with my work. You know, there's nothing wrong with that, because Officer Jenny often has Growlithe. Nurse Joy also has, like, Chansey or Happiny in later groups. I would assume Pokemon professors would also have Pokemon that will help them. I'm trying to think typing. Poison, dark. We need somebody with bite. I want to say bite will work. Not really. Dry skin only affects water type moves, so fire. I should have done that in the first place. We're in the next time. This is around where I stopped playing Pokemon Sword last night. So that we'll be ahead. Yes, I know. I can see where Pokemon are. I might be able to get items from this. Huh. What can we sell? I'm gonna sell that. I'm gonna get rid of the heavy duty boots just because I feel like that's... Actually, we could keep that. Get rid of the shoulders thing. Keep that. Get rid of this. I'm gonna get rid of those. I'm more worried about these two. Let's go. We're also going to be facing... yeah. So I'm going to swap. I'm going to keep you there. See you later, Chairman. So like, when the music note that sounds like they're singing it. Do not trust Chairman Rose. BD or Bidet or Bidet. You can trust them, but do not trust Rose. I will be the one to win again this year. Because I have no life. Yes. I also don't trust her either. What would have happened if I chose number 49 and then she had 49? And do they just randomly get a number based on something you don't choose? I don't know how that'll work. Well, we're gonna have a rival in Legends CA that chooses. No, maybe not, because Legends Arceus, we didn't really have a rival. Yeah, it's good with the fishing pole. Yeah. Let's do it. 2 gyms in 1 day, which means Saturday when we play again, we need to get badges 3 and 4. Because we need. My goal is to beat this before the end of the month. Because we need to beat it before Legend CA comes out. Oh, this one. No, it takes forever to do this. I mean, not forever, but pain in the butt. I do like the puzzle aspect of it. Yes, I'm aware of all of that fun stuff. Ready to bask in the beauty of water Pokemon? If I say no, will you leave me alone? No, I do like water type Pokemon. Most of them. That was actually a good example because I don't really like that one. I'll go Reseweave. Oh no, it only did 4 damage. Whatever shall we do? Trying to like go like this more. You still, yeah, you can still see Colonel Bones, but then this is really weird. You guys can still hear me? Pretty decent. Actually, you can see more Colonel Bones. He's just like chilling right here. I just realized too, you would have seen Colonel Bones when I left. Yeah, take that break. Pressing a button stops the water, but you have to think about order too. I mean, what if I don't wanna? Krabby. Remember to only harden like your skin and not yourself emotionally, Krabby, because that could stop you from getting friends. I don't know, I just wasted a leech seed. I don't think I can switch it anyway. I think I'm still in that whirlpool. Maybe I'm not. That is good. Remoraid itself is not, in my opinion, not a good Pokemon, but its evolution. Wait, no, Remoraid is the one that evolves into Octillery. I'm thinking about Feebas, because Feebas is the one that evolves into Milotic. Milotic is probably one of my favorite looking Pokemon. Yes. Wait a minute. Yeah, okay. That was easier than I thought. And again, this is my third time doing this challenge. Second gym bash. Make sure everybody's healed up, good to go. What did I do the number 24? I don't remember. I could go back and look at my screen and be like, okay, I chose this book and this number because of. Oh, yeah, 024 is because it's 420 backwards. Took me a minute there. No matter what kind of plan your refined mind may be plotting, my partner and I will be sure to sink it. Are you playing Battleship? We're challenged by gym leader Nessa. Goldine! Goldine, Goldie! I think if I leech seed now, it does affect the other people. Can you tell Pumpkaboo to not be confused? How do you evolve Pumpkaboo? For what level does it evolve at? Pumpkaboo evolves at by trading. I'm okay with that. Now, how do you get the evolution then? Hammerlock Hills. Excuse me. I guess Dark against Ghost, it makes sense. Oh, mainly when it's raining. Oh. No, we're gonna keep Yamper. Oh. I like some battling music. Should we be ambitious and go for the third gym too? Why do I feel like we should be ambitious and go for the? What is the third gym? Really? Tell me. Pokemon. Okay, so I'm just gonna. Third gym is fire. Oh, we're going against a water type Pokemon. We can definitely easily beat the third gym because we have water on our team. What does that do again? Oh. Excuse me? Who said you could defeat that Pokemon? I will use a revive if I have to. Try not to. There we go. No, go tiny. Yeah, we're gonna have to use a revive because there's no way Stuffle's gonna beat it, and I very doubtfully think that our water Pokemon will beat it. Drizzle. What the fuck? What is that move? It's a water type move? Dude. Wait, if it's part rock, yes, I'm looking at the gym leader stuff. Could possibly be weak to water type moves. But it might also be neutral because of the water typing. Noise. He beat it. I still want to say Pumpkaboo was a MVP for that, but Drizzile also won us it, so I'm gonna give it to both of them. Which I don't want to spell Pumpkaboo wrong. Whirlpool. So I want to. I don't. The MVP. I don't know why. They're all healed up. Awesome. So Pumpkaboo. And I'm also gonna put Drizzile. As MVPs because while Pumpkaboo did do most of the battling, it did die in the final, and Drizzile won us the final. And we have 20, that's fine. Let's go 9 to make an even 30. Oh yeah, in case you forget the chairman's face, here, you can look at a picture of his face. Let's celebrate your recent victory! Yay! Woo! Is it still left from the other day? It's starting to really have that strawberry lemonade taste to it. I'm like in a really good mood right now. Oh, this sticky note I'll toss after. Bye. No. Retaliate? Is that like one where you go against the user gets revenge for a fainted ally if an ally fainted the previous turn, the move's power is increased. That sounds like a good move, but you'd have to pretty much set up Pokemon to faint, turn around, and then use that. So that is going along that way, right? Yep. Okay. Let's do it. Is there items down here? I feel like there's items hiding down here. The holder restores the... Ooh. Okay. Killer Mine number 2. This one! Not you, that one. The other, that one. But did Ash, or not Ash, Brock have a Croagunk at one point? I feel like Brock had a Croagunk. Oh, I forgot. I want to just do that. Against this other one. Yeah, if I didn't have a water on my team, that would probably be a good water. But then it would be quad weak to grass, I think. Actually, is that quad weak to grass? No, it's not quad weak. It's not quad weak to anything. Well, it's just water. But when it... Am I not hitting? But when it evolves, it is quad weak to grass. Okay. So it's right there. I feel like just having SarahB.net up to the Pokédex and then just like searching the Pokédex. So if I go to the games, this is Gen 8, technically. And then just go over to Pokédex. And I could just search the Pokemon. I want to look at the actual like list. Right. Oh, I did not mean to kill it. There we go. Pokédex up. If we need it. Please be a shiny. It's like 1 in like 14,000 chance, but I want a shiny. That is not a shiny. And not a Pokemon I care for. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep the Pokédex up. Yes, me again. You're gonna battle me again. She's gonna battle me. They're gonna battle me again. Oops. If I can actually type and multitask here. Why is this all of a sudden like floppy? Okay, that works. I don't know why I did that face and not the frowny face. Maybe just a little bit. Yep. Hmm. Okay, I gotta do that one. That one's funny. Gothita, let's just keep Yamper out. Why not? Oh, good choice too, because is their whole team weak against dark type moves? It's like, yeah. Psychic types. Wow, you mean? This is funny. Okay. People watching and not knowing like what I'm doing like off stream on my monitor are gonna be like, wait, what the heck is going on? Super potion. I'm gonna die. Let's go with a bite. Yeah, bird, no. That's okay. Bound to happen. I kind of want to go for a walk, but I'm going for a walk 3 days in a row this weekend. So the Pokemon I wanted to switch out to, I can't. Oh, it doesn't matter because that's the Galarian version. Whew. Do I have a Dragon? I don't think I have Dragon type moves. Hey, what is very weak against? I mean, that pretty much answered my question. We're gonna have to go heal and come back. Your league card. Hey, you're in my way. Okay, there you go. Yes, I know. I can see rare Pokemon there, though. I wanted that one that just showed up. Well, I have it on the other one, so I don't want to have a repeat. That's a Pokemon. Told you. I want to see the ground something. The water should work on it. Steel? No, not steel. What's this other typing? You, my, hey, that. We're catching this as revenge for downing our Drizzile. It's gonna be stuck in our PC forever. Them evil, mohahaha. If I had a dust ball, that would really help. Okay, one more try. If it doesn't get caught, I may kill it. Okay, I'm gonna kill it. I see you said please. Quad weak to water. No. You know, now I think about it, with the way I'm trying to beat this game before the end of the month, I'll have it finished by the weekend. Maybe by the weekend. So if I play Saturday, starting at around the same time, because I'm going to go for a walk in the morning. I think I'll do about the same time on Sunday. I don't want to plan a third game, or a third, technically, fourth stream of this game, because it's possible we finish it in 1, 2, 3. I mean, it's very possible we finish it in 4 streams. Maybe 5. But then that's if we don't do the post-game stuff. I haven't done the post-game, like all of the post-game stuff. Maybe we could do all of that, too. And actually catch the legendary. We'll see, because I could also trade between myself and all that. $2,100. I didn't mean to step on your face. My defense, you're just a flat fish. I'm gonna run away. I don't battle you. And then them. Okay. Can we just do a double battle, please? I meant with my own Pokemon. Yeah, sure. Well, you're his brother. That's why you were endorsed by him. I'm just here because I'm here. I'm gonna take down one at a time. Or try to at least. Please hit itself in confusion. Yeah, same please works. Yeah, that's fair. We got a Pokemon downed. Oh. Saw nothing. Fire Fang for Growlithe? I would rather raise my attacks and lower their defense because I really want Fire Fang. Well, not my Pokemon. I don't care. Decent amount of damage. Well, let's do Fire Fang. That was too close. Look up. Any more? Yay! We did it! We did it! If I had $3,000. It's evolving! Okay, that's not as cute. But still kind of cute. Cute enough. It sends electricity through its legs to boost their strength. Running at top speed, it easily breaks 50 miles an hour. I know we're Team Yell, but I can imagine this happening. He's like, I know we're Team Yell, but we'll leave quietly once we're beaten. And they just shrivel down. Heal my Pokemon. Unless they're healed already. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I don't want any of those. I do want that one, but it is a pain in the butt. Let's see if there's anything here. Possibly a shiny? Not a shiny. I want a shiny. Alright, my dude. Steam power can send any opponent flying. I'm guessing you're gonna have a charcoal, Joba. Close enough. No takedown. Definitely not changing out my Pokemon for freaking Onyx. There's a move called Trick or Treat. The user takes the target trick or treating. This adds ghost types. In all of the years that I've played Pokemon, I never knew that there was a move called Trick or Treat. Okay, so I'm not. I want them to learn Trick or Treat, but I don't want them to learn the move Trick or Treat. No scary face. I'm not an expert. Yeah, my dude, what up? Grant A, Grant B. They don't even have names. How dare they? Man, he's wicked. No wonder he's a fire type gym leader. Hopping in. Specialize and yeah, well, guess what? I have water Pokemon that'll put your team to shame. Or a water Pokemon. Yeah, and I'm gonna cool down your fire with my water Pokemon. I don't want to go to Bidooin. I do. I'm gonna challenge him first. Hinteno! You need a fairy type. That's not a. That is not a fairy type. How is it? It's not nighttime. There we go. I want antenna on my team. It'll. I don't know who it'll replace. Is it fairy or psychic? Oh, we'll find out when we catch it. I feel like it's psychic, but not fairy. But I know what fairy type I want on my team. I didn't want to kill it. I'll just wait for another one to spawn in. Okay, we need something that's not strong against this Pokemon so we can catch it. Maybe third time's the charm. Okay, that's not what I was looking for, but it is a steel type. I'm not having good luck trying to catch Pokemon, am I? I'm gonna go back in here and then come back out, and hopefully it'll reset the spawns. I don't want it. Now let's battle this lady. Let's get. How far away were we from her? Need a Firestone to evolve our Dragonite. I wish we had Dragonite were in this game. That'd be our dragon. Wait. Your ability changed from the ball fetch to strong jaw. So anything with a bite move is extra power. Not the one I wanted. I'm trying to get the antenna. And I know this is not very effective, so I'm going to use it anyway. Guess you're gonna have to kill it. No. No. Oh, more on screen celebration. You just. Is that because I keep failing and catching the Pokemon? Grant the one that I want to show up. I don't want freaking Krogunk. I'm just gonna go this way. Hey, police officer, look, I'm right behind you. Hello. What's all this then? Fancy a script with a kappa? I know, like, the language and, like, the buildings and stuff on here are inspired by England, so that's why they always have mate and mum instead of mom. I'm gonna go water gun. I just realized water gun against some police officer's Pokemon. I'm just gonna use pound because he's going to the pound. Did any... I need to heal my Pokemon first. Before I go to the Bidoofen. By the way, yes, I know. Anything I can sell? Oh, not really. Yes, I can buy stuff. We can get 11. Why don't we go 11, so even 50? How about... Ah! Marnie! Okapiku Pokemon is so cute. Alright. She's surprised I said yes. I feel awful if I lose, but there's no way I'm gonna. Okay. I keep forgetting about that. Poison. Is it poison fighting? No. Poison dark. Maybe? Wait, is it? Okay. I will use a super potion. I'm gonna keep up Woobat. How does Woobat evolve? Level it up with a happiness value of 220. Yes. That's what it says. It's evolution. Okay. Okay, this is very dark. We don't have any dragon type moves. But we do have, I think, dark on dark with the bite will work. Maybe? We both went for the same move. Okay, so that did not work. Well, because of dark, I suppose. Oh, flame wheel. Is there a more? I want that as a plushie. It's Pokemon. There is a Lego of it. But not of that specific one that I can find on Amazon. Oh my gosh. I just found the cutest cute. Oh, it's so cute. I'm putting that in my cart. I don't need it, but I want it. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Guys, I gotta show you this. This is so damn cute for Halloween. Wait, let me move my camera up a little bit. This plushie, isn't that so cute? Oh. That is so cute. I know I just said it like 3 times, but that is so cute. I cannot find a Marco Pico plushie on Amazon. Oh, you can get a mystery blind box, but it's between Scorbunny, Grookey, Sobble, the Yamper, Wooloo, and Marco Pico. Oops. No assurance. I'll check it's that. Yes, I know I'm lying. Yep. That's not what I wanted to do. This thing. And then... let me just do this. And then... that. I won't have trouble beating the man on fire because I got my water Pokemon with me. Are all my Pokemon healed? Okay. Let me guess, you just beat him. Yep. At least he's not the girl on fire. Hunger Games reference. I'm ready. Okay, no, that I was trying to do SpongeBob voice. I cannot do the SpongeBob voice. After this gym, then we'll think about ending stream. Oh yeah, we have. There's a Vulpix! I love Vulpix, but we already have a fire type Pokemon. I don't know why I'm petting my screen like that. Maybe I'm overtired. I need a nap. Maybe not a nap. Maybe a walk. Oh, I should see how much money I have in cash and maybe go get some ice cream. I'm gonna take out the opponent's Pokemon first. Or the opponents, but teamwork, because I don't want their Pokemon to ruin me trying to catch a Vulpix. Because I want the Vulpix. Excuse me? Who said you could have another Pokemon? If Pokemon are real, I would definitely want a Vulpix. I take this one too. Oh, my tackle won't work on it. This part ghost. I'm okay with that. It's ghost fire, so we need something that's not won't hurt it. So grass. I'm about to be dead. wanted on our team, but no. Sizzlipede. Do I have that one already? Nope. I'm gonna see if I can just tackle it with the opponent's Pokemon there. Or just kill the opponent's Pokemon. Just kind of chill back. Maybe this is gonna be a bad idea, but use that. Okay. Maybe was a good idea. It wraps his prey with its heated body, cooking them into its coils. Once they're well done, it will voraciously nibble them down to the last morsel. These Pokemon entries can get so dark. Oh, can I heal my Pokemon, my dude? People in the back look 2D. I just realized the first 3 gym leaders are also the first 3 the types of the starter Pokemon. Grass, water, and fire. This game has been out for what, 4 years, and I just noticed that? 4 years? No. Around, what, 3 years, and I've just noticed that? I think on my other save, on Pokemon Sword, I'm gonna keep Vulpix as a Vulpix. Because Ninetales. Oh no, I'm burned. What am I gonna do? Arcanine and badass. And go bye-bye. I'm gonna deal with the burn. Maybe. Actually, it should be book fire. And therefore weak against flying type. But just in case. Actually, I'm gonna look because I have the gym leader stuff up. Just want to see if I am right. Fine. Okay, I would be right. I'm okay with that. I know we're burned, but we're gonna Gigantamax. Or Dynamax. I'm gonna go into this now. So we got the speed, so we could one more shot this. Drizzle is definitely the MVP for this. No, you're not letting you turn. No, you're not letting charm either. He's like, no, I got beaten by a child who's really a 31-year-old. You defeated me. Clearly, your talent surpassed my many years of experience. I have so much to learn. I know you. 3 gym badges in 1 stream. Let's go. I really want to keep on going, but I also don't want to keep going and just do it all today because we're also streaming on Saturday. So. I just thought of something. If I really wanted to just grind this game on stream, I could just grind up to the Elite Four on Saturday. Or even do, grind up to the Elite Four, so that's 5 more badges. And then do the Elite Four on Sunday and just do post-game stuff on Monday. We could just do a Pokemon weekend. Dude, I kind of want to do that now. I need to find one of my Pokemon shirts, and then wear those on stream. Or does it say wear like my Pikachu hat or something? That feels like it's gonna be fun. Pokemon weekend. Alright, let's make sure wait, is everybody healed? Or do I have to heal them? Everybody's healed! Alright. So I'm gonna go all the way to the wild area and just save there. Yeah, but do we have to just follow you? Hurry it up, man! Well, you're... Huh? You... I make it a point to see if any trainers who are able to defeat me. Not a lot of gym challengers are able to get a gym badge from Cop. We like to see them off as a way of showing our support. It's a sporty chant. Hustle, 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 hop, you can do it. You can... Yeah, I'm okay with that. Well, the next one for on here would be ghost type. On sword, it would be fighting type. It's snowing. It's terrible. Like, you don't know if you're getting it when you see it. You're on then. I know you can't chance and you lost there. I'm her greatest rival. In other words, there's no way you're beating me. Can't be no one. Yeah, true. All right. So alright, I am going to end the stream there. We're just going to write down what team we have when I when I end stream. I'm saving it right now so I don't forget. And then I think Saturday I already had a plan. We were going to play Pokemon Shield. And my goal is to at least get the rest of the gym badges. The other 5, and then do the Elite 4 and post-game stuff on Sunday. Because after tomorrow, I have 3 days off. That's like never, ever happens. So, something I'm excited about. And I'm going to try to clean some of this up, because right now it's just that box. That's the main stuff in the way. And then I'll work on the streaming schedule for next week after officially close down the game. And I will share it tomorrow. I'll share it with one person tonight, and then I'll actually share it with everybody else tomorrow. Probably before I go to work, if I have the motivation. We'll see. I am enjoying this game, even though I am playing it multiple times through now. And to think when this game came out, I didn't like it as much as the other Pokemon games. And then I went back, I'm like, okay, I like this. So I hope you guys have a good day. I hope you relax on Friday. And hopefully you will join me for my Pokemon weekend. That's what I'm going to call it. Pokemon weekend. And we'll see. I might even do a short stream tomorrow, and if I do, might be like a horror anomaly game or something. Depends on my motivation. So, I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you this weekend, or talk to you this weekend. Bye.